Right here in this Sergeant Bell's bushmeal is Chesapeake Bay blue crab. This is the way I make my crab cakes. What I have in there is some mayonnaise, some Old Bay seasoning, and some bread, and also some crab meat that I picked from a crab. Remember, the purpose of my bushmeal segments is to show you, the viewer, who may not be an experienced cook or chef, how to survive with the bare minimum. And when I talk bushmeal, I mean anything that comes from the wild. It could be any type of fish, it could be beaver meat, it could be rabbit, it could be raccoon, it could be elk, bear meat. So I'm going to consider this a bushmeal this evening, these crab cakes. Again, what we have here are my Sergeant Bell's Chesapeake Bay crabs, a little bit of mayonnaise, 2 slices of bread as a binder. I don't like a lot of bread in my crab cakes. As you can see, one of them has crumbled a little bit, but I'll be able to deal with that. It doesn't matter. I'm still going to eat it. Again, this is about survival. This is not necessarily a bushmeal because this is from the ocean or from the waterways, but it's still a wild type of food, wild caught, a wild netted food. So I consider it a fish, and it is a fish. So I consider it a meal like if I was to cook rabbit, beaver meat, raccoon, or deer, or elk, or bear. And here we have it. My Chesapeake Bay fried crab, 1 piece crumbled, which is still good, and I have 1 crab cake. Remember, I had 3 crab cakes in the beginning. Apparently 2 of them crumbled because I didn't have enough binder. But still, it doesn't mean anything. I can lay this crab meat on rice or quinoa, or maybe just add a vegetable on the side and enjoy this Chesapeake Bay tradition. Again, it's seasoned with Old Bay seasoning. Thank you for watching this edition of Sergeant Bell's Bush Meals. And remember, it's not the same if it ain't wild game. I have some store-bought string beans here. I'm going to rinse them. Snap the ends off of them and roast them in a pan with olive oil and possibly garlic and sea salt. Okay, I snapped the string beans, and now I'm going to put a little water in them and steam them down just to soften them up a little bit. Drain the water and then add the olive oil. Turn the burner on high so we can get that water good and hot and steam them down. I drained the water from the string beans. Now I'm going to add the olive oil. Then I added the garlic clove, the black pepper, and the sea salt, Himalayan sea salt. And now I'm going to cover it for a few minutes and let it get tender. I'm going to saute or stir this up a little bit. Using my left hand because I break the camera with my right. So anyway, I would get in there vigorously without spilling any of it. See, it's changing colors. I mean, there's nothing to this. Once the steam goes through them and cook right through them, it's all a matter of how hard you want your string beans, what texture you like to eat as far as your string beans. That's all that matters right now. So the longer you cook them, the softer they get. Put the lid back on them and let them roast some more. As you can see, they're actually steaming in their own juices. And I have that olive oil in there to kind of singe them a little bit. And there we have it. Sergeant Bell's crumbled Chesapeake Bay crab. Remember, it was supposed to be a crab cake, but it fell apart. It's still good to eat. Snapped string beans. They came in a bag, so they weren't canned. So they were basically fresh or out of the vegetable aisle in your supermarket. And white rice. So that is my consideration of a bush meal, since the crab is from the Chesapeake Bay. And again, this is about survival. And the string beans again were seasoned with Himalayan sea salt, black pepper, and a garlic clove. They were steamed first in a little bit of water. Drained the water, Then put olive oil in the pan and finish searing them. The Chesapeake Bay crab was actually supposed to be a crab cake, which was seasoned with Old Bay seasoning. It had some mayonnaise in it and some bread to bind it. And the white rice is just white rice out of a box, and that is a complete meal here. You know, your meat, your starch, and your veggie. And this is Sergeant Bell's Bush Meals. Thank you for watching. I drizzled honey mustard on the crumbled Chesapeake Bay crab and also on the white rice.